Greetings, YouTube. It is no secret that rank up resources are still extremely rare, particularly for the majority of players that don't play in the toughest and most rewarding aspects of Alliance Quest or Alliance War. So, with that being said, you don't want to rank up champions that really could be still great at rank 4. I get asked all the time, Prof, should I take Iceman to rank 5? Should I take Archangel to rank 5? My answer is if they're your favorite champion and you think you've got to, you got to do what you got to do. But personally, those champions, among many, can do most of their damage and certainly have most of their utility at rank 4 and in some cases even rank 3. I know out of all the champions I've taken to rank 5, and I've talked about this many times on this channel, the champion that I was the most disappointed to see the lack of jump and overall damage from rank 4 to rank 5 was Void. That's not to say there wasn't a jump in damage, about 100 to 120 per tick once you got that Fear of the Void applied. But at the same time, compare that to Blade or Stark Spidey or Hyperion, Corvus, Domino, Ghost, etc., and it was a pretty laughably low raise. Obviously, his health still spiked pretty good, but at the same time, kind of wish I had those resources back, to be honest. So, I say that all to say that the summoner Dawn Bringer has officially wanted to showcase the huge jump in damage from Longshot. This is an unawakened Longshot, by the way, from rank 1 to rank 2 as a 6-star. So what you're about to do is see the rank 2 Longshot in action against Realm of Legends Captain Marvel, and then we have screenshots to compare the overall damage done in the tests during rank 1 and rank 2 of that same fight. So, Longshot is one of those champions recently released that, kind of like some of the best new-ish champions, doesn't take a huge amount of learning curve to master. All you're going to see here is essentially two tips, two strategies. To build up the bad karma to stacks of 5, to keep that bad karma at 5 until he gets to a special 2, and then to fire off that special 2 and see the insane incinerate damage and other damage, including the critical hit. And look at that incinerate damage apply. Over 6,000 per tick. And so 17 hits, and you can see almost down to half health. And now he's just going to do the same thing. He's going to parry heavy. In that case, he was able to get back-to-back heavies off, get the bad karma to 5, and then you're going to see that special 2. And it's just such an amazing amount of damage with that added crit. Now we're at Assassin's health range, under 18%. The phone is attempting to commit literal battery against itself. But that is not stopping this video. As you can see, a small amount of incinerate damage tick, but then, even before the animation is complete, Captain Marvel is gone. An amazing amount of hits. Now, this Realm of Legends fight between rank 1 and rank 2 went down by about 20 hits in terms of how fast it took to knock out Captain Marvel. And if you really want to break down the damage difference, let's take a look at the two screenshots that were submitted by Dawn. In this first one, you can see we have a good amount of health taking away, 4,349 to be exact, which, again, is still really, really good. When you get a 6-star champion and you take them to their max level, even at rank 1, it is the equivalent of a rank 4 5-star champion, and in some cases, the damage is actually pretty close to a rank 5 5-star champion, even at rank 1. Now, rank 2 gets into some uncharted territory for the best of champions, and of course, rank 3 makes it even more insane. And so here you can see the huge jump, 6537 from 4349. That is over 2,000 more damage per tick, and with the several ticks at once, literally Captain Marvel will be ticked off because she would not last very long in the fight. So Longshot, unlike the Void I took up and some other champions, really does see a dramatic difference between rank 1 and rank 2 as a 6-star, and thus also between rank 4 and rank 5 as a 5-star. And one of my favorite things about this champion is that he does not, as you can see, need to be awakened to do this insane damage. So many newer champions not only need to be awakened, but need to be close to max sig, because smartly, I think, Kabam has made their champions to where you have to buy all the signature stone bundles and the awakening gem opportunities, or you have to push to at least initially clear the abyss or all of chapter 6 to get your hands on those very valuable items. Whereas if you have a champion that's incredible unawakened, you don't need the pressure of producing those items or spending the cash in order to achieve and enjoy the reward of ranking them up. And that is why champions like Ghost and Domino and Corvus continue to be some of the best champions in the game, because they don't have to be awakened to be great. I love my Omega Red. Omega Red is still my favorite champion to use daily, but I would be an idiot to deny that he doesn't benefit from a high sig awakened, and for that matter, a suicide mastery, a full suicide mastery setup. That's just a very unique thing for Omega Red that most champions thankfully don't need. So there you have it. Thanks again to Don for showing us this data and screenshots along with the video. I always appreciate that feedback, especially because it'll be a very long shot, literally, before I probably get my hands on this champion.